Okay, I'm going to say some things because uh, people who I have much respect for, they come and they do my replays. So I just want to go over some things while nobody is in, and this is basically for the people um, that come in for my replays. Now, if I stop abruptly, it's because people are coming in. So I'm going to try to tell you guys as quickly as I can. For the last couple of I see one person, they haven't commented yet, so I'll just wait before I continue, see if they come in. Hey, Miss TR, how are you? Thank you for coming in. Hey, Quilty, how are you? Thank you guys for coming in. I was the last couple of days was rough, so I've been looking at some comedies. I mean, okay, good. Okay, Quilty. Okay. Let my I can't do it here, I don't think, but let my phone charge up and then I can go and you I gotta give you if you changed your name, I don't think you have a wrench. But I wanna I think Miss TR, you still have your wrench, right? Um If not, then I'll put wrenches for both you guys. But like I was saying, I was just watching some comedies, and I mean, some of the comedies I had not really. You know how you had the television on, and you just be doing other things. You never really pay attention. So like last night and today, I was watching a couple that I just didn't never pay attention to. And man, I'd laugh. So, I mean, it is real when people say that laughter is the best medicine because I felt so good. I felt so good afterwards because drama can be draining, and and you guys know what I'm talking about. Yes, cruelty. Yes, cruelty. I mean, and if somebody like even when you're doing your lives or whatever, and somebody silly that you have to laugh, that just makes me feel so good when no matter what's happening, if somebody just give me a little break, and say something silly, so stupid that is funny. Oh, you do? It carried the okay, okay, okay. All right. I didn't know because I don't have my phone to look. It don't carry over on StreamYard. So okay, good. I don't have to do that, but I still want to just kind of follow along because my comments delay on StreamYard. But if I follow along on my phone, you guys know the drill. But anyway, I was just, and then right before I did my live, I was looking at Meet the Browns, one of Tyler Perry's movies. I mean, Tyler Perry, a lot of people don't like him or whatever, but I'm sorry, he make me laugh, and whatever people have whatever they say, but I just look at I don't know him personally to not I don't know a lot of people that's on TV personally or in entertainment personally to say I don't like him. Now some people, it's just like okay, I didn't like this movie or whatever, so I see the style of your movie. So I'm kind of stay away from that because it was this movie that everybody liked, but I didn't. And it was called Get Out. And I went to the movies and I was so, I was so disappointed in that movie. And it wasn't a comedy, it was like this strange kind of psychological thing. But I didn't really, care for that type of movie and movies like that. So, and so I'll say, I don't like their style of movies, whatever. But as far as the person who wrote the movie or acted in it, what I don't know them personally. So, but I was looking at. Have you guys seen that? Um, uh, what is that? Meet the Browns by Tyler Perry. It's just it's to me it's funny. Especially the character Mr. Brown. You know the kind of person that don't they think they dressed real sharp, but really they look very tacky. They look like a clown, So I know you could wear certain things together that back in the day it didn't mesh. It wasn't good. It wasn't good fashion. Hey, Miss Carter East, how you doing? How are you doing? Thank you for coming in. I was just talking about, comedies, and how sometimes it's just good to laugh, just have a big hearty laugh. And so I was telling them about Meet the Browns with Tyler Perry. And so Mr. Brown is a character. He mismatches his clothes, and if he have shorts on, he have like shoes, street shoes on with the socks up to your knees. You know what I mean? And wear polka dots and every other design that just don't match. So, I was just feeling a little drained the last couple of days, and so I just wanted to watch some funny stuff. And good medicine, no matter how silly it is. And yesterday I was watching about last night, the comedy with Kevin Hart and Regina Hall, I think that's her name, and who else? Michael. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Michael Erie, or I have to check that. I don't think I'm saying it right. But anyway, it was just really a mood changer when you watch something silly, a comedy. So what do you guys want to talk about? Oh, I did have a subject. I did have a subject, I'm just going to touch on it lightly. I won't talk about it because it's not that kind of thing unless you guys have a lot of input. But I just wanted to talk about things. Okay, this self quarantine is like I have turned in to like a loner anyway. You like Melissa McCarthy, Bridesmaid? Oh, okay. Did I see that? Did I see that? I don't know. I gotta go back when it come on. I'm gonna search my movies that's coming on. I'll keep that in mind because I love, comedies is my number one movies. And when you feel in some kind of way and put on a good comedy that you can laugh. I mean, you guys got to admit, it just makes it does change your whole attitude. It changes your mood. It changes the atmosphere, that laughter. And if you by yourself and you find yourself laughing out loud, now that's a good movie. That's a good movie. But sometimes if you're watching a movie, say you go to the movies, you watch a movie, and uh, whoever's in the movies with you, if they laugh out, then you kind of look, say, yeah, that is kind of funny, huh? And so, but if you laugh out loud when you by yourself, that's a good movie. But anyway, getting back to the things I miss because of these times, you know what, guys? I miss the simple things. I miss being able to go to a restaurant by myself. I don't need a partner. to go to eat. Some people don't like to go out to eat, but I don't mind because I'll take my phone out and go through things, or I'll take a book, you know, and I'll play games on my phone. I'll eat. Um, I miss just the simple things. I relax, and that's my woosah moments. When I can just go out and not have to cook or clean up behind myself. Somebody else is serving. Don't you just love when somebody serve you? Oh my goodness! If one thing I would get if I was rich is I would get somebody to come in and cook for me. I would have my personal chef. So I miss that, and that's why I think I love cruises because they wait on you hand and foot. You can have, if you don't even feel like going out your cabin, you can have it delivered to you. You go to the dining room, you go to, the Lido deck where they have all these different kind of fast food places or what have you. What you say, Quilty? I went to the grocery store today for the first time since Oh my gosh. Just to get out, huh? I mean, I know you were safe, so I'm not gonna ask. I know you were safe, but just, yeah, just to, okay, I'm out in the world again. I gotta take precautions, but I'm out in the world again. I know that was a special treat for you. I know it was, cause I try to stock up so I won't have to go to the grocery store every every week, and I try to time it where I have other things to do so I can make that trip with all, just do this, and this, and not just one thing. Quilty says my daughter has been shopping for me all this time. Okay, okay. Well, that's good because my daughter went back to work Monday. And I know she's going to take precautions. She's a smart, beautiful, talented lady. And so I know she's going to be smart about it all. But you know what? You never stop worrying about your children. If you have grandchildren, y'all know what I'm talking about. Those of you who have children and then grandchildren, you never stop worrying about them. So in the back of my, and I know, I pray for their safety. I pray for them. I pray for protection. I pray that the band of angels surround them and keep them from harm. I pray that they prosper, and I pray for my kids. But still, it's like I shouldn't maybe say worry, maybe just, well, it's a same kind of word, but concern just sounds better than worry, because we're really not supposed to worry, especially if we pray. But do I do have concern for my family and friends that go out there in these times. Um, So, it's just things that I miss right now. And like I was saying about the cruises, you just I just love the point that I don't have to make my bed, change my sheets, clean my towels. Cause you guys know the drill, like the same thing. It's like what they do for you in the hotels, except the cruises is like a big city on the ship. They have candy stores and liquor store, and clothing stores and entertainment. You can go to concerts and comedy acts, and oh my goodness, if I'm talking to people that have not ever went on a cruise, I'm telling you, I'm waiting for the point where I can do that again. Now, when it first opens up, open up, everything. And I'm still not gonna book a cruise. They've been texting me, sending me, not texting me, but sending me emails, because I'm a good customer of theirs. And my favorite cruise line is Royal Caribbean. Although Royal Caribbean stopped coming to the West Coast a few years ago, and so I have to go. I go on Carnival. But those of you that have never been on a cruise, and you just want to be leisurely, whether you just sit by the pool or on deck and lay out, and or they have places where you can go hear jazz, or if you like to dance, they have places you can dance. I tell you, it's a city on the ship, a city in the middle of the ocean, you know. So Quilty says, yes, once a mother, always a warrior. Yes, you're going to continuously want your kids to be safe. In the back of my mind, and I mentioned yesterday, and I had not really mentioned it except for a couple of times, on someone's channel, and the comment warranted me, mentioning that. Um, my grandbaby, she had the virus, and um, it just you talking about my heart being sick. I mean, I just called out to God because that's all I knew how to do was pray. Because at first, she told me as she was getting better, because and she knows me, because I would have done something that was not very wise. I would have went to her place and tried to take care of her. And of course, I would take the precautions like the nurses do. The nurses there I applaud them because they're right. Who you think are taking care of the patients, not just the ones that have the virus. So I would have tried to do that. So anyway, what you say, Norwegian is a great cruise. I never did the Norwegian. Never, but I could take that too, because I think they're the closest one to me. Norwegian, I think, is San Diego. I've been to Bermuda and they gave me a free cruise to the Bahamas. Ooh, okay. Never been to the Bahamas. And see, I want to venture out and go to the Caribbean. I want to do that. Bingo is one of my favorites. Yes, they have the bingo. Uh, Not the last time, but the time before that, this lady won over 8 grand on bingo, and she didn't live in the States. I can't remember where she lived, but in essence, it paid for her whole trip. And that was bingo, and I did not realize you could win that kind of money. I didn't realize you can win that kind of money on bingo. And I heard you can win jackpots bigger than that. But I said, "Oh, look at her." And I was helping. I had a card, but I was helping this lady that I had met on the cruise, that she lived in Vegas, and she showed me personal pictures. Yeah, she brought them with her, because I think she came with a group, but she had her own cabin and she wanted to kind of get away from the group, for a while. So we exchanged numbers, and we just talked through the whole cruise. I met her like on the third day, and from that day on, we were just tight. And so, you just meet so many great people on a cruise. It's just fun. It's just fun. But I had one of her bingo cards helping her, because she had about 4 or 5 cards. So I was Rosa. So everything okay now? Yeah, because I just basically uh am done. I'm basically done, and everything is good. It didn't concern me in the first place, but it was brought to my channel. So I'm done. And if it starts up again, I'm going to close down my live. If it starts up I'm not putting up with it today. Okay. Quilty says, "Hello, DeRosa. Please let's talk about it privately." Yeah, yeah. You guys, you can do it privately, and you want to kind of get some clarity. The people that's actually involved. You know what I mean, DeRosa? I understand people want to get clarity, but I'm not involved in it because it was brought to me. So I don't feel like I should mediate, which, I tried to do that by allowing it to happen yesterday. But yeah, Quilty, right, right. Talk about it privately. But today I just want to discuss the things that we miss, even though they may be small things, because we're quarantined. The little things. Of course, we miss some big things we have to do. People are worried about. Some people actually miss going to work. Okay, I was never one of those kind of people because I hated my job, but I endured because it was the mature thing to do, and it was the smart thing to do if I wanted to have a good retirement, and not have to worry about money on my retirement. So another thing that, and I hit on a little bit, was going to the movies. You know, I miss going to the movies. I miss um, just sitting there with my popcorn, and I was gonna say jujubes, but jujubes, but no, I didn't have jujubes because they stick to your teeth. But yeah, I missed um, just give me the just sitting there eating my popcorn. I mean, I would come early so I could catch the previews. So I miss the little things. But I heard that until people feel more comfortable in Cali, they had near me, they have a couple of drive-in theaters that they opened up. Um, so you could stay in your car. I don't know how they would do the concession, part of it. But I said, well, let me check that out because they have one not too far from me, maybe about 15 miles. There might be one closer, but I'm not aware. I'll check it. But even open it up, a drive-in, because back in the day, the drive-in was the thing anyway. You didn't take all of your kids. I had three kids. You didn't take your kids to the walk-in. We did the drive-in, and then they changed it over to a carload of people. That they charged by the carload. So as long as you guys could squeeze in that one car, it was a set price. So, that's just one of the things, that the little small things that I miss, and I miss just leisurely going to the mall, just walking, and I call it eye buying. I just miss, just seeing, looking at the shoes, and just because I'm a shoe person. Um, I just miss that. I just miss just I like this and I like that. So what's some of the things that you guys miss? And like you said, Quilty, you like you went to the store for the first time in, oh shoot, March. I just thought about it. That's 2 months. That's 2 months. Oh wow. I hope you had a good time. I hope you had a good time. Um Quilty, you say, oh yeah, they used our local drive-in theater for church services for the last few weeks. You know what? That is I didn't think about that because I watch my pastor even before all this, I watched him online because it would take me about an hour and a half on a good day. As far as Sundays, it's not a lot of traffic, but it still would take me an hour and a half. So I had gotten used to watching him online even before all this. So that that part is kind of normal for me. And people will say, "Well, why do you go all the way out there why is your church way out there?" Well, hold on, I gotta sneeze. Excuse me, guys. I like my pastor. He's in his 30s. I would say he's about I would say he's about 36. He studies, he researches, he studies the translations because sometimes you have to know the translation of certain things, the Greek translation, in order to get the full purpose of that what you're reading. So I like him, and he has people all over the world that come into his online services. So that's why I stay with him, because I have read the Bible frontward backwards, Genesis to Revelation, a few times. But when he explains things, it opens up. It gives me clarity. And then when he explains things, that yeah, yeah, yeah. I gotta stay here, because he's in Revelation right now. Oh my goodness! Some people are scared of that book, but don't be. Oh, it is deep, but don't be scared. Quote says, "I have a medical compromised immune system. Everyone has been great at dropping things off at my door. Oh, so do I, Quilty. So do I. I have a medical compromised immune system myself, and I don't need to be out there, just haphazardly just being out there. So that's why I wait until I got to get certain things that are very important that I get, and some things could be mailed, but I don't trust that I will get it when I should. And the places are not far from me, so I said, okay, while I'm there doing this, the same place where I have to pick up this, I can I can pick up me some groceries, or the grocery store is not far from that. So I just try to make, you know, one trip. And you should see me, Quilty. Um, I have my gloves on. I have my mask on. I have my oh yeah, I look like and I have my wipes if I have some. I run out. But you know what? I have some antibacterial wipes that you do to mop the floor. Hey, if I have to go out, I'm gonna use one of those. Why can't I? Why can't I? You know those wipes that you attach to the little thing, to the mop looking thing, the broom looking thing, and you kind of freshen up. I don't use it to mop. I mop and then I freshen up my floors. Because I have dogs, so I make sure when you walk in my house, you don't. Oh, you got a dog, huh? Before you even see him, you know what I mean. Quilty says, "That's why we are here for you, sweetie." Oh, thank you so much, Quilty. I appreciate it. Um, I don't, like I said, I appreciate people that come into my life. However, I don't want people just to come when it's something brewing, when it's some drama, because basically, I'm a drama free channel unless we talking about something on TV. If we talking about TV, oh yeah, we can discuss it. Because what I feel about that is to me they're scripted. I don't believe all that stuff on that's supposed to be reality TV. I don't believe all that. I believe it. And so to me, when we get all into that, oh, I saw that, and I always mention 90 Day Fiance, because I just start getting to that, and I've been watching the old programs because oh, this is funny to me, you know. Quilty says, yeah, make sure you wipe the bottom of your shoes too. The news was saying people spit. That's right. Oh, Quilty, even think of that. You are so right. Yeah, they do. So you can track that stuff in your house. Because I know when I get a delivery, because I've been going wow with the Amazon and you know Nordstrom's and all like that. I've been going just stupid, that retail therapy. But I do online anyway, but I didn't up the ante, since this has been going around. But I spray those boxes, let them sit. Then I put on my gloves, and depending on what it is, I'll spray the, the item that I get, depending. If it's something that I have to wash, I wash it first, Well, I do that anyway, I wash it first. Um, so I try to take precaution but yeah, you're absolutely right. Quilty says, no, I came here because of your time. I know you did. I know you did because I put the topic things I'm missing these times. I put that in. Um, that was my subject, and I decided to not say open discussion or whatever you want to talk about, because I can see some people wanting to come back to see if there was a resolution, you know, to whether they didn't, whether there's a live and they couldn't attend, or whatever, and they hadn't watched the replay of other people, what have you. So I can see some people coming in and let me see, did anybody resolve something? I can see that. But then there's always going to be people that come for the drama. So that's basically what I was trying to avoid. But yeah, I know you did. You and I are very aligned in our thinking values and more. That's a compliment, Quilty, and I agree. I agree. I don't have no problem with nobody. I just don't wanna. I want to stay on a positive note. You know what I mean? And that's why I figure, okay, it stating what I missed, it's not really negative. I just missed those things. But I actually feel when the time is right, I'm going to be able to go back on my cruises. I'm gonna be able to walk leisurely through the mall. And even when I can, for a little while longer, I'm gonna keep that mask on, Quilty. I'm gonna keep that mask on. I'm gonna wear them gloves until Marilyn feels right. I don't care who says what. Okay, come on out here. No, I'm not. I'm gonna be safe for a little while. Me and my daughter was laughing because I said, "Girlfriend, it might be 2 years before I come off the mask and the gloves just because." Hey, Oxy, good day. Good day, mate. I like The way you guys say that. And Kuti says, hello, handsome Aussie. We are talking about being quarantined and cruising. Aussie, have you ever been on a cruise? Have you ever? I know you like to travel, but I know a lot of people who like to travel that just don't get with the cruises. But I'm telling you, if you have not been on a cruise, you better put that on the bucket list because I got a bucket list that I want to go to certain places, overseas again. You know, I want to visit more countries in Africa. And so, I want to visit Ghana and I want to visit Nigeria. I've been to only two countries and I just want to explore. I want to go to South Africa only because I want to do the safari, which I did in Tanzania. And I want to just do that. But you say I cruise the streets. No, no. Uh-uh. You got to go on the ship, on the big boat. And I would like to take a cruise because you can leave out of Los Angeles. I would like to cruise to Hawaii. I don't want to fly there. I don't want to do that. I want to take the cruise because I love ships and I love trains. And flying is my last resort. Okay, okay. As you know, I was busy. uh, yeah, so we were just talking about the cruising and and other things little, although they may be small and insignificant, in comparison to what's happening, I miss some of the small things, you know. I because I'll take my dogs for a walk, but I still put on my mask and my gloves when I take them for a walk. And they're close to the sidewalk. So, Quilty, you got me thinking about, people spitting and whatever. It's like, I don't want my dogs. I don't even know whether dogs can um, whether dogs can catch the virus or not. I heard that they can, and I heard that they can't, and then I heard that one dog died from it, and then I heard that was incorrect information. So I don't even know at this point what's what. Tan's World. Hey, Tan. How are you? Welcome to the live. Aussie said, jokes aside, nah, I wouldn't go ship cruising when I go overseas. I don't like to usually mix with fellow tourists. I like to go to countries and try and learn some of the culture by mixing with. Me too. Me too. I do too. But what I'm saying, on a cruise, you meet a lot of people. You meet a lot of people because um, mainly if you eat in the dining room, they unless you by yourself and you request a table for two, which I did because I went on a cruise just to get away from people, believe it or not. And so I just ventured off by myself, took a cruise by myself, and I'm telling you, that was the best. That was the best cruise I ever took, the one by myself. But I like being with the locals too. When I did go to a couple of the countries in Africa, I cut the last few days. I was there short of 30 days. So I cut some of uh the tours off because that's what I wanted to do, get out there with the local. At that point, I went to a couple of the nightclubs. At the hotel where we were staying, we took one of the guys who worked there, one of the maitre d's when we were in Kenya. We took Nairobi. We took one of the maitre d's when he got off of work to come with us because he could show. It was just a cool time. I loved it. I agree, Ossie. Poti says, when I put up my groceries today, I thought, wow, I've taken advantage of fresh fruit. Exactly. exactly. The fresh friend, I didn't really stock up a lot, but I did get some canned stuff just in case, when things were hot. Well, they to me they it's still kind of hot. But nothing like some fresh fruits and vegetables. Okay, Tan and Oxy was speaking to each other. Tan is speaking to AQT. Um, Tan, I gave up that name for now. Okay. And Quilty is saying thanks to Aussie. Aussie says, Maryland, the other year I spent 3 months in Bali by myself. I kind of got lost surfing and chilling out. Oh my gosh. Oh, that sounds so tropical and so relaxing. And it's not bad traveling by yourself, is it, Aussie? I mean, a lot of people is like, oh, I can't do that because I couldn't find anybody to go with. Get out of here. If you want to do something like I was telling them early, if I want to go to the movies or if I want to go out to eat, if I want to do whatever, I went to the cruise by myself. And when I go back overseas, I'll probably go by myself. Now, what I didn't do when I went on the cruise by myself, nobody knew I was by myself because I did. I told a white lie because number one, it wasn't none of their business, but people will try to get all up in your, business when you're on the cruise, you know, trying to have conversation. I don't think they mean any harm, but you know, I tell you what I tell you, and that's it. So, they tell you, oh, they see me come by myself. Oh, you by yourself? No, my sister's in the room. She's resting. She's gonna eat in her room. They see me out here. Oh, where's your sister? Girl, she like to be in her room. I don't know what's up with her. We on a cruise. So they thought, you know, my sister came with me. I was not telling people that I did not know that I came by myself. I was not going to do that. Just for you have to protect yourself. You don't know these people. I mean, some great people on them cruises, but it's some nut butts too. You know, that's wonderful. Oh, that sounds so. We're gonna have to talk about that Bali trip more, Oxy. You're gonna have to tell me about that. And says this COVID thing stopped me from going on my first cruise ever. I was excited, but yeah, 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 because you know it didn't turn out too good when the things started going around and people got stuck. So yeah. But when this thing clears up and I feel comfortable, I don't care what. Well, we open it up. Well, open it up if you want to. I'm only going when I feel comfortable. Aussie Raid. Tams, the Kiwi. Hey, how are you? How are you? Hey, Tams. Hey, she says, hey, Marilyn, love. Hey, to you, lovely Tams. Quilty says, my Alaskan crew was, oh, see, I'm glad I didn't book one because I was going to. A friend of mine had never been on a cruise and she was so excited. And I kept telling you, okay, I'm going to book it. And for some reason, guys, I kept procrastinating. And when it comes to cruises, I don't do that. Even if I have to just put my little deposit on it and pay on it and pay on it and pay on it, I don't, but I procrastinated. And then now I said, wow, okay. I don't know how they're going to solve that. Do they just postpone I just didn't want to go through the hassle. So I'm glad that I did that. And I said, I'll say your LOL me, you cheeky bugger. Tams is saying hello to Aussie, and Tams is saying hey to Tams, and they're speaking back and forth. I am, Tams. I am. I'm good. I've been watching, I was telling the guys earlier, I've been watching comedies on TV, just stupid stuff, that made me laugh. And I know you guys know who Tyler Perry is. I was just telling them I was watching Meet the Browns, and that just had me laughing. Oh, Quilty, they gave you your money back. See, I didn't know how that would work. I didn't know how that would work, whether they would say, okay, let's make it next year or whatever. Okay, okay. You say you're going to use that money to go to Australia. Okay, all right. Have you ever been to Australia before, Quilty? Hans is saying that sucks, Quilty. Yeah, do suck. But she's going to have an adventure anyway. That's an adventure just going to Australia. I want to go to Whataburger and Burger James. We have In and Out Burger, Carl's Jr.'s, Wendy's, McDonald's, did I say Fat Burger? Um, then they got something, they opened up a new one. And right before all this happened, I had tried it. And they stopped construction now, of course. So one of them real close to me. I can't remember the name, but they had some good burgers. All she says, Quilty, we are full. Quilty is coming to Australia. Yay. Oh, I gathered 10. You're from Australia. Yeah, I've only seen Australia on the shows and just beautiful country. Just beautiful. I said, oh my gosh, that is pretty out there. And everything happens for a reason. Yeah, yes, it does. Yes, it does. Like when I kept procrastinating for that cruise. Yeah. Aussie, no, is not. Shh. Okay. No, I've never been to Australia. Oh yeah, so this will be an adventure. It will. I'm going to stay with Tams and hop over and stay with Tams. Also, all you guys are mates. Good day. Aussie is trying to teach was teaching me a little of how the English is supposed to be spoken. Cruelty. This Aussie says, "Cruelty, you aren't coming. I send you a postcard from Australia." Cruelty says, "Oh, okay, I'll stay with the kangaroos." I heard one kick could get you flying. Tim says, "Oh, okay, I'd open up for Quilty." Elsie says, "Yeah, Marilyn, we are all friends." Oh, that is so lovely because I have, I just really like meeting you guys, and I love when you guys. To me, you guys could talk about Australia. It would be, I could just sit back and close my eyes and let you talk about Australia and it would be I have a good imagination. So you could I would love to you guys to just tell me some of the things that you love about Australia. And if you were not born there, why did you go there? Why did you move there? Are you guys were you born there? Were all of you guys born in Australia? Because I'm here, I could hear Aussie's accent, but I've only commented to a lot of you guys, so I can't hear the accent. But the way I am, if I stayed in Australia for a little while, oh, I pick it up. I would pick it up. I guarantee you, I'd be sounding like Aussie. Marilyn, Aussie is my neighbor, but don't spread that. Okay, Tam, I won't tell nobody. That's great. That is great. So you guys could hang out and do, wow. 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 That is great. Tight friends, Quilty says. These are my best friends, even when they deny it every day. That is so good to be able to have good friends. You live around on YouTube. You know what? You can come on YouTube and just can and just in this in this quarantine, you can still keep that relationship going by by keeping up the communication. That's good. When Kobe is in Australia, I will be in Florida. No, that won't work. Pam said I got an exposure stream on Aussie Outlaw soon as I've got to go get prettier. Have a great stream, Marilyn. You're amazing. Oh, thank you, Tams. Well, you are welcome here anytime. And, just I want all of us to stay in touch. Aussie says, Marilyn, we will all be on Tam's live stream in a few. Okay, good, good. I'm gonna make sure um, because I did subscribe to you, Tams. I did subscribe, so I will get the notification. But just in case, well, I should get the notification. You never know, but I'll be looking out. And if somebody could share her out, because I usually even in my if my for some reason if my notifications are whack when somebody else share it out, I find out anyway. So yeah, Aussie, how are you? All is well here. Thank you. Miss TR is talking to, yeah, Miss TR know you guys. Yeah, she's been in my live. She's when you guys were in about an hour. Okay, in about an hour. Okay. Um Aussie says, Miss TR, I am great. Thank you. A little cold. Uh-oh. It's nice out here in Cali. Can't I'm not rubbing it in your face, Aussie. Cruelty says, Rick, welcome back, Miss TR. Aussie says, Tam, you said 2 p.m. your time. Okay. Well, somebody send me a notification, send me something. Send so I won't miss it. Cody said, oops, I misspelled. It's cold and raining here. Oh no. California, we can always use the rain, but the one thing about California, a lot of times, we had been in a drought, and then when it rains, it just rains and rains and rains, and then because of the fires that was had, and then it rained and rained, and then you have mudslides, and I wonder if it's a such thing as mud flies. But anyway, we had mudslides and flooding, and so it's like. And then we're not going to talk about the earthquakes in California. We just not going to mention that because as long as I've been in California, and I was not born and raised here, I never get used to the ground shaking up from under me. Never. What they said, Australia is going into fall. Okay. 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 Because it was when I went to Africa, it was going into winter and it was still nice. And I said, oh gosh, if it's winter, those summers must be goodness. Miss TR says, it's damp and cold here, 59 here in New Jersey. Possible rain shortly, I think. Yeah, let me see. Hold on. Sun, and it looks like in California the sun was out and the weather was nice. But yesterday it was cloudy. Oh, it won't tell me the weather. I had the weather thing on here, but it's not cold. I'll put it that way. It's not cold. I don't know what the exact. Oh, okay, here it goes. It's 77. Oh, it felt a little warmer. Maybe because of the evening. It's almost 5 o'clock. It's almost 5 o'clock here. So, but I know it was warmer than 77 degrees. So yeah, but in the 70s to me, that's perfect. Quilty 84 degrees here today. Oh, okay. And Quilty says New Zealand, where Tams live. Oh, have those earthquaking chicken things. I'm laughing, but I Tams, we never get used to it. We never get used to that ground shaking up under. Miss TR says, damn it, cold here, 59. Oh, okay, I read that. Tam Tan says, okay, Miss Marilyn, I must go to do housework. You have a great night and take care. Oh, thank you, Tans. I appreciate that. And you do the same. You do the same. And I got a little housework to do myself after my live. I'm gonna break down and cook. I'm not gonna film it today, but I'm gonna break down. But guys, I've been meaning to do uh, um, podcast, record it and bring it out, but I'm still getting it together. It's not going to be very long. I just haven't devoted as much time as I should have, but I hope you guys just keep your notifications on, and I got my notifications on for everybody so I can get whatever you put out. I want to be able to get, and that's how we learn about each other. Just kind of watch your lives, watch your videos, and what have you, and that's how you get to know each other. But you take care, Miss Tans, and be safe. Miss TR says these cold spells. I hope it don't kill my garden vegetables I just planted last week. Oh, that's right, and that's why I want to do the indoor. One of the reasons why I want to do the indoors, I can keep it more regulated. So I'm just kind of figuring out what room I want to do my tomatoes and my. I'm gonna do some mint, just and other herbs because I like to put mint and lemon in my water. Um, Hey Nadia A, how are you? How are you? I'm doing great, everybody. Nadia A is in the house. She's speaking to everyone. Everybody's speaking to her. Um, I know you guys remember Nadia. She is so cool, and she has her own company, and one of the things that she makes is her beautiful soaps, body butter, and I've been meaning to get over to, and I say that every time you come in, but really I am meaning to get over because that body butter that you was making, I want the goat's milk, Nadia. I want the goat's milk because I have I use goat's milk soap. It is so creamy, and I can tell the difference. I can tell the difference in using that. And plus, I have a body butter I like, but I'm a support Nadia, and you know, I'm just reading some notes, make sure I haven't forgotten anybody. Okay, yeah. So I don't know where she ships to. If you guys are interested, but if any of you guys have businesses and you have a link to your website or whatever, um, come on my channel, on my live, and put the link to your business. And of course, when you know the person, you feel comfortable about going into the link or whatever. Yeah, Nadia. She had a video, and It was kind of sexy, but all she was doing was stirring her the goat milk, and it looked real calming, and she had music. It's like, girl, you got a good imagination. She made making body butter sexy, guys. And I mean, and it was just real smooth, and it was like in slow motion as she was stirring her goat's milk and to the music. And I said, "You better stop, Miss Nadia." Ossie says, my dad has given my 7 goats to my cruelty's to give cruelty's parents for me to marry." Is that your dowry? I'm laughing, but you're not, because some people do that. I know they do that in certain countries, but I think you pulling my leg, Aussie. Don't do that. Don't do that. Cause see, you'll say something, and I'll think you actually gave her the. You actually gave Qualty's parents that. Don't do that. To those kind of things, I'm gullible because I don't want to say. Yeah, I don't want to say. Yes, I love goat's milk also. I do. I do. And I heard, now I don't know if this is true, but I heard that that's where they get cashmere, is from the belly of the goat. Is that true, guys? I heard that. And they was talking about that's why cashmere is so soft and has the texture, because the belly of the goat, and because they drink other goat's milk and whatever. But um let me let me know if that's true, because it makes sense to me. It makes sense because of the way you feel cashmere. It makes sense. What you say now? Let me go down it. Okay. Yeah, sexy stirring, Nadia. That was like I said, girl. If you can stir some goat's milk and make it sexy, it was so hot. Cruelty said, see, I'm blushing. You ought to blush. He gave his goats up for you. He's actually pulling a goat udder. You guys. Yeah, that's when you really like somebody, when you give up your goat. That's love. Miss TR says, I remember when an African prince offered former President Obama goats for his oldest daughter. Well, you see, that didn't work. That was so funny. Yeah, you see, that didn't work because he married Michelle. I don't know whether she was born and raised, but they're from Chicago. Nadia says, welcome everybody to the live. Please hit the like on your way in. Thank you for sharing. Oh, thank you, Nadia. Please share our out. Please share out this live, family. Yeah, it was just, um it was just really something different. That's why it fascinated me, Nadia. It did. It really did. Hey, Miss Gail. Hey, Skins. How you doing? Believe it or not, we're talking about goat's milk and goat's milk soap. If you haven't tried it, I love it. And Nadia makes the body butter. She makes all that. Um, let's see. And welcome to the chat. Do you know at party? Yeah, yeah. I don't know him, but he's been in my chat a few things, live chat a few times. Um, he's come in. I went to his channel, and he has content. Um, so yeah. Yeah, he'd come on. He doesn't usually stay long, and if he does, he just listens whatever. I hate to say this, but and make it sound like a put down, but he's a younger guy, and so he a lot of times with the younger people, it's like when when they come in, they may not share as much, comment as much. That was my experience. Not all the way true though. Not all the way true. Skin said she didn't give me none yet. She didn't give you none. I just had some soap from I had bought from a farmer's market. So I'm just getting rid of one bill, because I'm very frugal with my money. So I'm getting rid of one bill. I'm almost paid with this one credit card, and then I'll be supporting more people in their endeavors. Come in, you can always, I know skins have merchandise also. So, whatever way he makes it available, when we have enough people in, I'm just opening it up because I don't have a way that I'm not monetized and I don't have a joint thing, and skins give you a lot of perks, over his channel. But so the only perk that I can offer all of you guys for uh being so gracious about coming to my channel is to let you do certain things. So skins, when you come back, um, tell the people what you offer on your channel, what merchandise you have. Quilty says, hello, Skins. Nice to meet you. Skins is a good guy. I know him. I'm one of his mods on his channel. He's cool. So you guys could, you know, feel comfortable with him. Um, Aussie is saying, good day, mate. That's what I have to keep saying. Aussie, I love that. Today, I gotta get the accent right though. I gotta keep listening to you talk, Aussie, because when you come on the channel, I want to have that accent down. I'm start talking like you, and they're gonna say, and some of the people that know me, oh, Marilyn, when you start talking like the Australians, okay? Because I've been listening to Aussie. Okay, just checking. Thank you, Quilty. Thank you, Quilty. Yeah, I've been on his channel. He has content. Quilty sincerely says, "I got you skins," and she's talking. Is talking to Quilty. Aussie says, "Okay, I don't know what to believe when Aussie comes." He says one of the goats we gave Quilty is a special goat. He can speak three languages and make lasagnas. I need one of your goats. I need a goat because if he gets, oh, that's a gifted goat. Now, what I'm interested in, he can make lasagna. Oh, Skills is talking to Aussie. Okay, Miss TR, be right back. She says, guys, what you say? Skills, you. He said, I am the merchandise, Miss Gill. No, you. Well, if you want to be merchandise, but see, it's just one of you. So once you're taken, it's like, okay, no more merchandise. But I just you just network a little bit. That's what I can offer to all you guys. Oh, Nadia's LOL. Quilty says, now everybody will be coming over for lasagna. Well, you don't have to worry about it right now. They got to stay home. But when things open up, you gonna have a house full. Somebody gonna have a house full with the lasagna. Or do you pronounce it lasagna? Yeah, you're gonna have everybody over there for the lasagna. But girl, you better take some of that goat milk and do something with it. I've never tasted it. All I've had it with is soap, and I haven't even had the body butter, which Nadia makes. So that's one thing I'm really interested in, because if I love the soap, the body butter is just gonna be, off the chart. Skins is great. Hard to catch him because of the time. Right, right. Skins is on the East Coast. Yeah, yeah. Because sometimes, even he's like, I think 4 hours. I'm in County Skin, so I think he's 4 hours. So it's like, um, I can catch him because he's later. He's later than me, so I can catch him. But if I'm in the middle of uh like Courtney and I think that was Miss Tiara, we was in early, they were in earlier, and I was telling everybody I have my own online pastor, and we have, like, yesterday we had Bible study. So there's a couple of people I have to go back and watch their replay, or catch their video later, because you know, this pastor I got is off the chart. He's not, and I love it because he's not judgmental. He just gives it to you straight. So it's like, okay, when my pastor is on, and he's in Los Angeles, actually in Los Angeles, and I think I'm about 70 miles away. So I I go online before this even started to listen to him. But he's out. I mean, he studies and he know his Greek translation. So okay, so when sorry guys, I just have to catch the replay. And then Sunday, on Tuesday, he has a 11 o'clock, and then a 7:30, and then Sunday just one. But guys, just to say, so if I miss your lives and it's a Tuesday on a Sunday, uh I'm listening to him. Nadia A says goat cheese is amazing. Goat cheese, okay, is amazing, but the milk is amazing on skin. See, and I never tasted goat cheese. Now, a relative, I can't remember who used to make the goat cheese, and I never tried it. I should have, because sometimes you say from the goat, and people get turned off, because I've never tasted goat milk, but the goat milk. See, is it expensive? Because see, I like to try stuff. Oh, you said on the skin. Okay, good, good. Okay, I thought you meant drinking, because I know a lot of times the doctors will, when the baby is like allergic to regular milk or whatever. You think goat cheese is nasty skins? Okay. I guess you have to, it's an acquired taste. But yeah, I never tasted it. But they give it to doctors, tell the mothers, give it to your baby, because they can digest it better. So I don't know. I don't know how it tastes. Cause see, if Nadia said it was delicious, then I was gonna see if I can get a little small one. That's why I asked if it was expensive, because you know, I was gonna try it. I was gonna try it, because I don't. I heard that the it's either it is either don't have lactose in it, or it has a low percentage. That's what I heard. So you guys school me if you know differently. But yeah, we're talking about that. But skins will also, talking about, people that, well, this is directed to the new people, that we don't supposed to drink animal milk. I know skins be getting on me about, but I don't. I use it in my cereal. I buy almond milk, but it's not like I get a glass of milk and I just chug it. It's not like I do that. I just, and plus most of the cereals is too sugary, and I'm diabetic, so I can't eat a lot of cereal. Quilty says I was put on goat's milk when I was a newborn. I was allergic to formula. Yeah, that's what they do. They put a lot of babies on uh, on uh, on goat's milk for mothers that can't. So some mothers can't breastfeed. You know, they don't make enough milk or what have you. Um, what else? Sincerely, Nadia is good at mac and cheese if you put it in the smoker with wood chips. I mix it with Gouda. Oh, okay, okay. Huh. Nadia says goat's milk. I think you're referring to the goat's milk. It's very fatty. Huh. She says I do not drink animal milk. So see, I remember that about you. I'm vegetarian with an addiction to almond milk. I like the plain almond milk. I don't like the vanilla. Well, let me put it this way. It's not that I don't like the vanilla. I prefer plain. I put it that way because if all I had was almond, all I had if all I had was vanilla, then it would be vanilla. But like I say, it's usually put into my cereal. Even with almond milk, I just don't chug it down. Skin says I just go to a mom who just squeezed and did in my cereal. I'm gonna tell you something, Skins. When we were little, and you know how you get a little sty on your eye? The old folks used to say, a mother who just had a baby or still, breastfeeding that baby, squirt a little. Now this supposed to work. That's what old folks. You squirt a little bit of that on their sty on their eye, and it goes away. And I was the baby for the longest, but then my little brother came along when I was 10 years old. And I had never seen somebody breastfeeding, or if I had, I forgot about it, but I'd never seen anybody breastfeeding a baby. And that fascinated me, like, what's up with that? And so I was just up close, just staring at my mother breastfeeding my little brother. And she took it out, just squirted right in my face. You want to see? Here it is. Quoty said, looks like you have a lot of mods now and trouble has stayed away. I need to go do up my dishes. I love you, Miss Marilyn. Have a great evening and see you soon. Good night, chat. Oh, thank you, Quilty. You make my day when you come in. You guys I love the regulars. I love you guys. I love you too, Quilty. We just had such a quick easy, easy bond. You know, same as Nadia. It was just so easy to, and I believe in the sisterhood. Sorry, guys, you guys come second, but I believe in the sisterhood, and that's why I'm just so I cherish and I value the sisterhood. If you guys could understand, I'm not putting you guys aside, but I'm just saying it's nothing like a sisterhood. So I know Nadia, Miss TR, Quilty, I know they will agree with you. And the same thing, same thing with Deborah Mosley. We have an effortless sisterhood, and I think we all feel that. Ossie said, I'm still here, just finishing some chores. I'm listening. Okay, Ossie, thank you. So, if I say some things, guys, even if I'm on your channel and I gravitate towards the women, I don't mean to put you guys down. It's just I believe in the sisterhood. Because I'm telling you, it, when, and I'm not talking about any circumstances, I'm just saying it's in general when a sisterhood is broken, that's hurtful. But I believe in sisterhood. Okay. And that's why before I buy any more goat's milk soap from when I run out, I'm coming to Nadia. So I'm going to support her efforts. And I'm going to go back and watch that video where she made that, I think it was body butter. She said it was the goat's milk. Sexy, sexy video. I think you'd like it, Skins. And she doesn't use her own milk. It's goat's milk. It's goat's milk. So wouldn't that be something though to make? Let me shut up. I was getting ready to be silly. Wouldn't that be something to make soap? I'm gonna repeat it because then you guys say, "Well, say it, say it." It'd be funny. It'd be funny if somebody was breastfeeding and made breast milk soap. I must be sleepy. Skin say stuff like that. He go off the wall with his comments when he's sleepy. We tell Skins to go to bed. You're sleepy, Skins. But yeah, oh, that's okay, great, Nadia. I've been meaning to do that. Like I said, I believe in the sisterhood. I believe in supporting each other and whatever endeavors you had. But the timing. Oh, they do make it. Oh, they do. I was just trying to be funny. I thought I had said something, Nadia. I really did. I thought I had said something. I was being funny, but breast milk is used in so. It makes sense, but I didn't know that, so that's why I was trying to, wow. I- and when I breastfed, my mother would say, because I would pump. And my mother said, "Girl, your breast milk is rich, by the color of it." She said, "It is." She said, and she would call my sister, "Look at her breast. Like, hey, don't be putting no audience on me, my breast milk." My mother would tell me that you have some of the richest breast milk I ever seen. What you say, loaded in vitamins? I guess I was because it was more like a, it was more like a light vanilla or even a little darker than a light. But my mother is old school. She was old school to the core. And because she raised me, I'm old school too. And so uh, I couldn't always breastfeed my children. But the last one, because I just didn't have luck with it. But the last one, I was determined. And she was just, it amazes my mother, that she told, I could have turned it into soap. Little did I know. But yeah, you know, that was fun, silly times. I just had to bring that up. Um, I are you gonna do a live today, Nadia? Because I know. Oh, I think you did a community post. I think you shared out. Somebody shared out a decot. So if I'm in one live, I think I'm gonna go back and forth, or either I'm going to have my phone open and my computer so I can go back and forth. That sounds like a deal. That sounds like a deal. You breastfed for 4 years. Um, I did. I did my son for a little over 2 years. No, in some countries they do older than that. I think Ice T's wife is still breastfeeding a child, and if I may be mistaken, but I thought that child was 6 years old at 9. Okay, okay, yeah, but that's not 9 for me, Nadia. You talking East Coast, right? Nadia says, I'm helping her tonight. Her WOW panel will be hosted on in my platform. That's what I thought. I thought. That's what I thought. Skin says, yes, I did. Sincerely says, in 30 minutes. Okay, so in 30 minutes, it'll be 6 o'clock here. So we 3 hours different. Okay, okay. We're 3 hours different. East Coast. Okay. Because I thought so. So yeah, I'll be over. But if I have to if I have to use my laptop and my phone, I'm a be there, Nadia. I'm gonna be there. So I've enjoyed this live. I'm a wait about another good 5 minutes, and I'm gonna end it that way. People can go and do their housework. I know you're still there, Aussie. So thank you for being in the bushes. I'll take the bushes every day. That didn't sound right, did it? But y'all know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean. A skin's gonna turn that around. He gonna make that mean something else. uh, you're welcome, Nadia. I support a lot of people, but I especially support people that are supportive to me. Like I said, I believe in the in the sisterhood, and sometimes I have to go back and do the replay, and then sometimes I have to just let it play while I'm doing my housework. You say I'm thirsty now. Sorry, skins, I can't help you with that. You're gonna have to stay dry. If you know he will. Oxy, hush. Oxy said I'm nude in the bushes. Oh my gosh. I am too through with you and I'm too through with you and skins. Me and skins joke a lot in his channel, but Oxy is just he keep me laughing too. He keep me laughing as well. So it's like having you guys in my life, double teaming me. Oh, I want when you can chime in, Aussie, because I'm not gonna be on very much longer. But skins, what do you miss? Even if it's a little thing, what do you miss? And don't say milk. What do you miss about the times we're in now, the places you can't go, or the things that you can't do? Even if it's a very minute thing, what do you miss doing that you just got used to doing, and because of the times you kind of say, okay, I don't need to go there, I don't need to do this, so I won't do it. Just one thing that you missed, and that was actually the topic. So we didn't stay on it very long, but we did hit on it some. But that was the topic. That even the little things, the small things. Um, I know, Nadia. Well, shoot. Also need to give skins a goat. Also give skins a goat. He thirsty. Because I haven't breastfed in a long time. I'm dry. I'm the Sahara Desert. You got a few seconds because I'm going to sign off in a few. I can't see local bands. Oh, okay. That's what you miss the most. Yeah, yeah. And I can see how you can't miss this because I from coming to your channel, I see some of the things that you really love. So yeah, I can understand that, Aussie. And I understand it more because that's your background. I don't know if anybody knew, but whether you guys ever heard Oxy talk about certain things, but he's in a band and he showcased some of his songs, his music, and yeah, he's very talented. So I can see that. Sincerely says traveling for me. I miss the blue waters, warm sun. Yes, Nadia. I was telling people about missing going on a cruise, missing other going to other places. How it's so relaxing on a cruise and carefree and don't have to cook, make your bed, go to the other side of the ship and see a good show, comedy show, jazz music, dancing, good a different restaurant. Although you have many options, they have a couple of ones that are not included. But the Lido deck with all the different fast food places and the dining room are included, but then they would have like a few upscale restaurants. Yes, but I know exactly what you mean. I miss that, girl. I mean, I thank you for a wonderful time, Marilyn. Much love and God bless. Thank you for coming in, Aussie. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate all of you guys. Ian says I'm good. I don't miss anything. You don't miss nothing. We all miss something. You just go out and do it, huh? But I know you're safe because I know you are woke and you know everything is not the way it appears. So I'm not even cautious when you concern. I mean, not. I don't mean to say cautious. I'm not afraid for you. I'm because you're not gonna just go out there. You know too much. You say I'm a cool, laid back guy. Yeah, you are, but funny, but funny. And that's why I said with you and Aussie in the house, guys, y'all, double teaming me. I'm laughing at Aussie. I'm laughing at Skins. But I'm gonna go right now, guys. I have to. It's a little bit after 5:30. I'm going to cook because I want to just pop something in the oven. I want some real food. It won't be video. I just want to cook and eat and relax and then get back on and watch other people's lives and support them. Um, and then watch another comedy because I've been sticking to comedy. I don't want nothing getting me down. I just want to laugh and uh, and watch silly stuff tonight. So I'll be visiting lives and watching TV. So thank you guys. I appreciate you. My door is always open. If you guys come in, I love today. It was drama free. I love it, love it, love it. So I will see you two later, guys. Skin says, okay, see you later. Thank you for coming, Nadia, Aussie, and all the ones that visited beforehand. I appreciate everybody. And I am going to sign out. Woo woo. I'm just being silly. Good night, guys. Bye, sis.